In Jesuit high schools, what most people call detention, we call JUG. And some say that's an acronym for Justice Under God. But born in an inner city across from Manhattan, sandwiched between Hoboken wise guys and Bayonne sopranos, I happened to graduate amongst the top 25 in my senior class. I had guys performing below me who got into Harvard. We can therefore extrapolate from that fact of proposition that my ghetto high school had produced at least 24 more kids who were Harvard material than the second best public schools in Virginia. But some say it's more difficult today to get into Harvard. Well, all I can say to that is, was Harvard good for you too? My name is Major Mike Webb. I am running for Arlington Public School Board as an independent school choice candidate, like it or not. And we are going to be having some Commander FaceTime chats and conversations on, let's just call it personal development. Kind of like what we did in detention in Jesuit high school. If you happen to be one of those regularly called out during morning announcements in homeroom to report to the prefect's office now. Gentlemen, ladies, Damus et Oremus, stand and pray. Amen. Welcome to the Breakfast Club. Lesson 1, dynastic determinism. Believe in your Big Bang Theory all you want, young Einstein, but science says wrong answer. You are a no-go at this station and have woefully and most abjectly managed to fail this block of instruction. Do you believe in magic or Santa Claus? God help you, because nothing comes from nothing. So like a science, matter is neither created nor destroyed. And if you didn't gather a sufficient working understanding of that empirical fact, you definitely didn't surprise any astrophysicists when you had failed to get into Harvard. Who? Dynamic determinism applies to this basic truism in graphic example during my years attending Jesuit high school, where if, like me, you were amongst the best and the brightest, you could just write down Georgetown as your freaking safe school, and ain't nobody but a fool gonna commit suicide because they had to go to Georgetown. Keep it real, knucklehead. When I had arrived as a frosh graduating as valedictorian at a small private school, elementary school, I may not have known everyone in my class or even my homeroom, but I certainly knew every other black kid in that entire high school. There has to be a reason why. Or knew someone who already knew them. I was, for all practical purposes, already at St. Peter's Prep before I had even applied. That same experience was felt by everyone, regardless of demographic denomination. In science, reproducibility of results and replicability of methods are the very hallmarks of a scientific method, and so there is a reasonable inference that can be drawn therefrom in conclusions based upon this data set. If you can't figure it out, you got a problem, and probably why you didn't get into Harvard. Call it coincidence and rely on your lucky foot and astrologist, but to me, a reasonably calculated plan would attempt to introduce you to the right highways to success as early as possible, because you're not going to arrive in LA headed north on I-95 unless you really get lost. Are we clear? I said, are we clear? Class dismissed. This message was approved by Major Mike Webb. Honest. This has been a Film Waves presentation, darling. And y'all come back now. Yeah.